Welcome to another episode. Hi, Jess. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good today.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what's been going on with you?
I just been good living life.
Yeah, nice. So, how's I guess work been and stuff?
It's been good. I've been tired. Definitely working 7 days is more exhausting for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good.
I told my mom, she was like asking about you, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, she's like, I know she's starting another job. I was like, yeah, she's like, she's crazy. I was like, I know. I was like, I can't tell her nothing though. She goes, she does what she needs to.
I can't let her know. Yeah, but it's been good. It's been very nice. Today was a slow day. I had an online booked client and then they canceled. So I just chilled all day,
nice.
did laundry and just hung out.
Did they fix the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you?
Work?
Work, yeah. Week? Both?
Let's see. My work weeks. It's been good. I did kind of get into a little argument with our boss.
Okay.
But
a little tiff.
I don't know, it's not, but I feel like it just passed. It was one day and then the next day it was fine.
Yeah.
But I had this moment where I was like, should I say something with a different person? Because I was I felt like they also had this weird animosity towards me. And I was like, should I say something? Should I be like, hey, I think that you might have an issue with me. If there's something I'm doing wrong, will you please let me know? Because I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. But then the day after I slept on it and then I went to work again, I just decided it wasn't it, and I just was tripping a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that I just had it in my head that this
Yeah,
probably really wasn't personal.
Yeah.
I just took it that way. So, glad I didn't say anything.
Okay, good.
Other than that, it's been pretty good. My freaking wrist and my knee, though, kept having really bad shooting pains.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know what that was because I wasn't doing any real heavy lifting this week, but
maybe a lot of
the same repetitive motion. Yeah, and it was just walking though, putting any pressure on my knee kind of gave me a sharp pain.
Yeah.
But I was telling you, I also think I have eczema, so I might go to the doctor and just be like, here's my list of things that I think are wrong
check
with
this
me.
out.
Please look at all of it. Yeah. But I'm also on the hunt for a new doctor, I guess.
Yeah. I always am too, because I was gonna go to the one that you recommended, but
then it wasn't
not after.
Then it wasn't it. Yeah.
Nothing crazy. They
try to lie to my face.
Bad billing services.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. I went to the post office to take a package for my partner, and I went to go ship it out, and I was like, all right, there's not going to be a crazy line. It's just the box. There's 7 to 8 people waiting to use it.
Dang.
And I was like, okay. I thought this was going to be a quick stop, but I'll wait. So I'm waiting and I'm packaging up the hat. And then I wasn't done yet. And then for some reason, I thought I needed a pen to write the return address and where it was going. But the machine just printed out the label with everything on it. And I was like, oh, so I ran to my car to find something to write with. I had no pens in my car.
Oh.
And when I go back in, there was everyone had left, and then an older guy came in, and he was using it. And he was probably 70s, and 70 to 80. And he looked so frazzled, and he was not knowing how to do it, the machine. And I was going to help him. And then he's like, this is so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Do you know how to do this? And I was like, yeah. And then I went to help him.
Yeah.
And then I was helping him, and then he didn't want to ask me for help again. And a worker came out, and he's like, oh, can you just help me really quick? And he's helping him try to pay or whatever. And I was gonna help him, but maybe he felt too much pride to ask me for help twice or something.
Sure. Dang.
And like he kept telling the guy, I'm sorry, this is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. And I felt so bad for him. I was like, this isn't embarrassing.
Yeah, you shouldn't be afraid to ask for help.
And like, so then like, he's like, I'm so sorry that took me so long. I was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, have a great night. And he's like, have a great rest of your life. You were so amazing.
What?
Thank you for helping me.
So nice.
And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, thank you.
Have a
he's
great
like,
rest of your
he's
life.
like, that was so embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see that. And I was like, no. I was like, it was not embarrassing at all. I was like, technology is hard for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you're right. And I was like,
yeah, everybody needs to learn it at least once. It's not like it's like your first time using it.
Yeah, I was like, don't worry about it. Not embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then, he left. But I was like, his little comment made me happy. I was like,
nice.
Well, now I gotta have a great life because he told me.
Yeah, no choice now. What is embarrassing is one time I went to do the same where I had to return a package.
Yeah.
And I waited in the line. Because I didn't know there was even a thing there that I could do that with. And there was so many people in the line, and I waited. And when I got up there, he's like, "You could have just taken to the box over there."
Like,
and I was like, "Oh," I was like, "My bad." I learned my lesson.
You're like, you didn't tell me.
Yeah, dumb.
Yeah. So, you heard any good new podcasts or anything, or like episodes or?
Well, yeah. Okay. So actually, I've been listening to, because, always catching up, and it's always hard to like find a new podcast, and I'm very picky. But I've been finding like shows that I used to watch, like on Dateline and stuff, like Dateline 30 Minutes, Cold Case, Why Did I Get Married, or like Murdered or whatever. And they all have podcast versions now of all the episodes, basically. Cool. Yeah, so I've been finding, and they're like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, so super digestible.
Yeah.
And I was hearing a really fucked up case. I almost don't want to say too much details about it, but it was about like 4 kids. Actually, this might have been Crime Junkie. I'm not sure. They're all getting mixed up in my mind now because I listened to so many. But it was about 4 kids who all went missing. They were all hanging out, and they went missing by this hill or whatever. And then
I think it was Crime Junkie.
And all their parents went to go look for them. They quit their jobs and went to go look for them.
I think so.
Oh my God, that broke my heart. That story was horrible to listen to. Because,
I was like, because I just heard it too.
Yeah. I was just listening to it not too long ago because, that one was really crazy because when they got to that part where it's like, oh, the parents started looking, they didn't find them, and it was like weeks. And then they were like, fuck it, we're quitting our jobs and we're devoting our whole life to this.
Yeah.
That got me. I was like, damn, like, the love a parent has for their child is crazy, Anyway, so that was like one of the ones.
Nice.
Yeah, what about you?
So on Esther Perel's show, she did a crossover episode with Brene Brown, and it was so good.
Oh, nice.
And it's just called On New AI, and I was like, interesting, but then it was artificial intimacy.
Oh, what's that?
And it was just talking about, there's like, it was, you should listen. Okay. I'll send you the link. It's a variety of things. But like, I guess Brene Brown's doing a new series talking about living beyond human scale or something. Because, we have like the internet and like everything's so vast. And like Esther Perel says, yeah, I have 1,000 friends online, but not one person to go feed my cat or to pick up a medication for me. And so they just start covering a bunch of topics, and it's really good. Yeah, so I was impressed. I listened to it like 3 times already.
Quick question. I don't know if this has anything to do with what they're talking about, so I'm wondering, do they mention anything about, like, AI partners? Because, like, there's AI chatbots or whatever. People
they don't.
have okay. I just think that's an interesting thing too, though.
Yeah,
like how some people find intimacy in that. They find closeness into that. But it's also like the same thing. Like they can't go rub your back or something. Yeah. Anyway, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's a good episode. Yeah,
please send me the link.
Yeah, I will. I was gonna say, do you want to go into some gratefulness?
Yeah. Do you want to start us off?
Yeah. Let's say I'm grateful for patience and the ability to learn quick.
Yes.
Because I pick up things very fast. And nice people, kind people. Because, oh my gosh, sorry to go off on a mini tangent.
Go ahead.
But I went to my mom's yesterday and I was like, I'm going to be there for a few hours. So I packed up all the dogs and Milo. And we go, and usually Moon's weird. She doesn't like to like pee like on the regular dirt path or whatever. So she'll usually have to go to like the grass
Mm-hmm.
or the little park, and it's just bark, right? So I'm right there. She's trying to pee. Then like this dude gets home with his family and kids. He had like 6 kids or something.
Damn.
And then he's like, you know, people play there. And I was like, yeah, but literally everyone in the apartments takes their dogs, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he's like, children play there. Don't be disrespectful. That's not a dog park. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I'm about to finish, so sorry.
You're like, kids piss their pants all the time, guy. What are you talking about?
And then, so he goes into his house, and like the park's like, let's say this is the building they live in,
Mm-hmm.
and they have their windows here, and then like there's another set of windows, but that's the apartment like on the other side.
Okay.
So Moon's about to poop. She's literally pooping, and this guy slams his fucking window open, and he's like, are you fucking retarded? You're such a piece of shit. Blah, 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 blah. And he's yelling, talking so much shit, Des. Like, are you fucking stupid? What if a kid falls? And like, I was like, I'm gonna pick it up, dude.
Are you fucking
And he
kidding?
wouldn't stop yelling at me. And then I took the dogs to the car and went to
Threw
get
the
a
shit at
bag.
him.
No, I wanted to. And then, yeah, he was just kept yelling at me. And then I'm literally, because it's dark, I have my flashlight. I'm looking around to find the poop. And he starts cussing at me. You're such a piece of shit. What's wrong with you? Blah, blah,
my
like, and he's like,
God.
and I was like, dude, what the
Are you
fuck?
kidding?
I was so upset. I was like, are you serious? I picked the poop up and I left. And I was like, I don't know. He stood there and watched me with his lights off for like a hot minute. I don't know if he was recording.
Weirdo.
I don't know what he was doing. But yeah, I was like, okay. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, why are you being so
What
rude
the
for what?
heck?
And then literally as I'm walking away, 4 other people go in with their dogs. And then
And does he
literally
start yelling at them?
no. And then like me and my sister went to the Ulta, came back, and then like someone else was walking up with their dog. And I was like, that's what I'm
I
saying.
would go into his window, bang, bang, bang. Do you see this? God,
But
what a
yeah,
jerk.
so very grateful for kind people.
Yes,
Yeah.
the opposite of that thing.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that's so rude.
I know. My mom was pissed.
Remember the art of minding your own business? People need to practice that more.
yeah. But yeah, what are you grateful for?
I am also grateful for quick learning,
Yes.
or the ability to like really take in information. And right now, it's more specifically, what is the word I'm looking for? I guess financial education.
Yes.
I don't have a lot of it, especially coming from like a background of family, like generations of not the richest family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do.
It's it's hard to break those cycles, and it's hard to grow and get
Yes.
past those things without help. Especially like nowadays.
Especially, I would say, living in America that's set up on credit and like
Yes.
they just want to fuck you.
Yes, absolutely. So it's really, really hard. But I have a partner with family that's actually really intelligent when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for that, because not only are they in my life and able to share that, but I'm able to pick it up. I'm able
Yeah.
to be like, oh, thank you. Like, let me take this little nugget of knowledge. Let me
Yeah.
like, hopefully this helps me grow and be better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so do you have a tip for our listeners that you'd like to share with us?
No.
Okay. All right.
I can't, I'm not the intelligent
but, like, I was
that
saying
I picked up from them.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. A nugget
Sure.
that you learned. You don't have to, but
Sure,
no pressure.
let me think about it.
Okay, come back. We can
And
come
then,
back to it.
we'll come back to
yeah.
it when I think of one of them. Like,
Yeah.
boom, this is
Okay,
this is a little
okay.
tip. So that's something I'm grateful for. I'm also grateful for, and this is probably going to be every week, even if I don't say it, but I'm grateful for my therapist.
Yeah.
Because I was able to go back this week. You
Yeah,
know?
how did that
And
go? Did
didn't
you talk
skip my-
about?
I did tell him about it, and he cracked up. He thought
Okay.
it was very funny.
Yeah.
He told me, because I told him, I was like, but you can see why I thought like me saying happy birthday means that I care, and I was just surprised that these people don't think the same way as me. And he told me that, you know, expecting them to understand that my happy birthday is I care about you is the same way as saying, hey, good morning, and expecting them to know that that means the same thing, if not more, you
Yeah,
know, like, oh, I
yeah.
love you and have a
Yeah.
great day and be safe. And I was like, no, you're right. I
Yeah.
am expecting way too much of people. I am thinking like they should read my mind or just know
Yeah.
my feelings. And that's unrealistic. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful for him because he's real.
Good. He keeps it 100.
Yeah. And I recommended him to a friend of ours.
Nice.
And she's been going. She says, good.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. And so that's good. I love being able to share that with people. You know what I mean? And then it was just my sister's birthday. Woo. So, woo, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
But she,
did she love her books?
Love them.
Aww.
And she's so good at reading, Jess. I was like, I mean, I don't know why I was so surprised. I was like, a great reader as a kid. But like, I guess, because I never know where kids should be in their age. I'm always so shocked. Like,
and like, there's no should be.
Yeah. But like, you know, targeted thing.
Yes,
it's like, at this age, they're learning to read or whatever. At this age, they're doing this, whatever. And I didn't really know, because I think she's 7 now. Yeah. Okay, so I don't really know what your reading level's supposed to be. But, like, I got her the Magic Tree House books and the Clifford book. When I popped open the Magic Tree House book, she read the whole title and the author's name so easy. I was like, hold on. I was like, well, maybe I should have got a more advanced book. I wasn't expecting it to be so good. Yeah. But she's so good, so... I love, and I'm very grateful for, I guess, the opportunity to watch my siblings grow. You know what I mean? Yes. And be there for that process.
Yes, I do know. Exactly.
Yeah, so definitely. That's what I'm grateful for.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome.
Can I tell you something that happened to me today?
Yeah.
I guess it didn't happen to me, but I was there for it.
So it happened around you,
It happened around me. Yeah. At first it didn't, and then I was there. So, okay. So here's how it happened. My friend was supposed to come over for JoJo's. Yes. And we missed last week, so we were doing it this week, and I was really excited about it. And so I'm just lounging in my loungewear, and then I get a text from her, and she's like, "Holy shit, Destiny!" And it's like caps, Destiny, and I'm like, "What?" Yeah. And I'm thinking like she's gonna cancel JoJo because my friend also got injured recently in her back, so she's like taking muscle relaxers sometimes and stuff. And I'm like, "Oh, if you can't make it, don't push yourself. Like it's okay." So she's a Destiny. I'm like, "What?" And she's like, there's this boy crying on the side of the road. Oh my gosh. I was like, what? And she's like, and this is like all like back and forth, like, what? And she's like, there's a boy crying on the road. And I'm like, what?
Was it a
like,
ghost?
What's going on? No, it wasn't.
I was like, fuck.
She's like, I see shadows. No, it was a kid crying on the side of the road, and he has a dog. And I was like, what? And I was like, what's happening? You know?
What
and she's like, I gotta take him to the vet. Can you come? Do you want to come? And I was like, like, I can come. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And she's like, please come. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, I fucking jump up and I like get on my clothes and stuff. And I'm like, do you want me to meet you there, or are you gonna come get me? Like, what's going on? Because I don't know if they need to go to the vet right now. Yeah. And she was like, I'm pulling up. And I was like, oh. So I run outside and she's right there. And I'm like, cool. I hop in the car. This is no boy. This is a man. Okay. This is a man in the car. And I look at her latest text for me and it says, oh, it's not a boy. It's a man. And I'm
she was just really, really far away. She's like, there's a little boy.
Confused. I was like, oh. And then I see the little dog in his arms, Jess. It's like a puppy. It's so sweet and so cute, but he's like whining a lot. He's like, over and over, like really fast. And I'm like, oh my God, like what happened basically? In text, she told me, I think she thought it was fentanyl that the dog got into.
What the heck?
And when I get in the car, the dude has like Narcan on him. And she's like, do you think we should give this to the dog? And I was like, wait, shit. What? The Narcan? Yeah. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, are you sure that's what he took? And I was like, I don't know. Usually, I was like, I don't think dogs can inhale the same way humans do. I don't think it would be as effective. Yeah. Because they don't know what, you're not, it's not the same nose. I was like, I don't know. I was like, let me Google it real quick. Like, start driving to the vet, you know? She's going and I'm Googling it. She's
I'm like, I should have met you there.
Yeah, she's like Googling it. She's like, we Googled it. And he's like, yeah, and it said something about they can, but I don't know, something about, and I was like, I Google it and it says that they need it, yes, intranasal, but also intravenous, which, injections. Yes. And I was like, oh, so we need to take this dog to the vet now. I was like, and they were like, do you think they'll have Narcan? And I said, they'll have something. I said, they'll have something for this dog, I'm sure. Like, vets are usually prepared for these types of things, emergency vets, you know? And so we go to the emergency vet, like way, way over there by Cane's. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we go to that one. And I was like, how long has this dog been acting like this? When did it ingest it? Do you know when? Like, and how old is the puppy? He doesn't know because it's not his dog. It's his friend's dog. And his
Oh,
friend
crap.
asked him to watch him for a couple hours and has been gone days.
Oh my gosh. What the hell?
I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, also, it's not even his dog. It's his girlfriend's dog and she's in jail.
What the
And
fuck?
I'm like, what? And so then they start telling me that he was actually hanging in this spot with this dog, I guess. This is his explanation. I couldn't really hear him from the backseat because he was in the front seat. And he was saying something like he was in the spot and he wasn't paying attention. And then the dog was like kind of walking around and then making this weird whiny sound. And he was like, shut up. And he like, yeah, this is his words. He said, shut up. And, you know, he stop whining. And then he like looks at the dog and the dog's like, I guess not acting right. And it's like laying down and stuff. And he looks next to like where the dog was and there's a chewed up piece of foil. So now he's telling us that he thinks it was like, I don't know if he thinks it was fentanyl in there that the dog ate or if
just
it was
like some
meth
drugs.
or crack or something in a foil. And he thinks that the dog ate the foil that was on
it
the
his
ground.
foil?
He didn't say it was. He said that it was on the ground. But it did seem
Okay.
likely that it was his stuff. And I don't want to pass any judgment because there is no judgment.
Yeah.
Mistakes happen. And, you know, we just obviously wanted the best for the dog. And so I really wanted to know what it was. And because he was so sure that it was fentanyl, I have to assume that was his. And that's why he also has Narcan on him.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, this dog, I guess, ate this foil or whatever, started acting like this, was whiny. And so I'm trying to keep the dog up because I don't know, but I don't want this dog to go to sleep and, like, not wake up.
Yeah.
So he's, like, laying in his arms and his head's right here. And I can, like, see the dog from the back. So, like, every time he's, like, closing his eyes, I'm, like, you know, snapping at it. And I'm, like, oh, his, like, tongue starts hanging out. And I'm, like, oh, my God. And I'm, like, oh, my God. And we get to the emergency vet. And I said, do you need any help? Like, I can take the dog in for you too.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go with you. I'll help explain. Because, like, also this guy's, like, been an emotional wreck. So I don't know how well you can really explain things sometimes. I'm just trying to think of the best for the dog. You know?
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's fine. And he gets out with his scooter. He's like a scooter.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, maybe this is why she thought he was a little kid. Because he had, like, a scooter with him.
Yeah.
But
He's trying to scooter to the vet.
no, I think he had the scooter already. And then she saw him. So basically, I guess he was outside.
Okay.
With this dog. The dog ate the stuff.
Okay.
Acted weird. He was on the side of the road trying to flag people down to help him take him to the vet. Nobody was stopping, and he was crying. And my friend said that she wasn't even going to stop. But when she, like, kind of took a second glance, like, his face went up, and he had all these tears on his face. Like, he was just sobbing and crying so hard. And she saw the dog. Okay. And she was like, okay, I'm going to stop. Okay. But she's like, that's also why I texted you, though, because I was, like, nervous once I saw that he wasn't a kid. He was a man. Yeah. She was like, I wanted backup in case this was, like, some trap or something. I was like, you called me and just took him to my house. Now he's gonna get us both. Like, no, but she's like, I was hoping you'd bring your partner. I was like, that's so funny. Like, I would have no idea that's what you wanted. You know,
you didn't say that.
She's like, I was trying to make it seem like I wasn't really texting either, and I was like, right, I guess I understand. Okay, yeah. But I'm just glad we got them to the emergency vet, and I told her to let me know if because she did get his phone number so that she could ask him if anything, you know, if it's okay or whatever, what happened. And I don't know if he ever responded because she did text him before she left my house and she said he hadn't responded yet. Okay. So I hope the dog's okay. It was very young puppy.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that was just so unnerving for me. It was really scary.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
I know. I hope the puppy's okay. I forget its name. Too. It was kind of cool. It's like,
what kind of puppy was it?
Honestly, I don't know, but it was like, it was definitely bigger than, like, Ellie as a puppy.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was, like, a thick puppy.
Yeah.
Big head. Cute. Maybe a type of mix or something.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I do not have a story to compare, but, dang.
Sorry. It was no. I just thought that was crazy. I didn't even expect that to happen. I mean, you never expect shit like that to happen,
for
I guess,
for sure. That's not, like, something, like, yeah, wow, that's crazy. So my brothers started their podcast.
Yes, I was listening to that episode you sent me.
Yeah, what do you think?
They flow so good together.
Dude, I know.
Just like us.
Perfect.
I think they're copying us. Just kidding.
Holy crap, should we sue?
Take them down.
Yeah, they said
fans know what to do.
They said we'll do a crossover soon. I was like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want to check them out, they're called Brother, Let's Talk. Mm-hmm. And they're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon, and a few other ones. But Yeah, they're releasing episodes on Monday, so there'll be a new one out tomorrow.
Nice.
But yeah.
I was going to ask you, do you think we should do YouTube uploads too? Like just audio YouTube uploads? Because somebody came up to me and was like, I couldn't find your podcast. And I was like, oh, do you have Spotify or Apple or something? And they were like, no. I was like, well, any of the podcast apps, like you could use those. And they were like, I used YouTube. And I was like, we're not on YouTube. I was like, because it's just audio. I was like, we're not recording anything.
Yeah.
But then I saw somebody else uploaded.
I was gonna say, yeah, theirs is on audio, YouTube for audio too. Yeah. See, until they get their setup. Maybe we should. Yeah. I don't know. Just a thought. Yeah, we
can. That was cool.
Am I keeping this in?
If you want to.
Okay.
I was like, I'm okay with it.
I wasn't sure.
Stuff like that. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, congrats to them. It's good. Check out the episode. And hopefully, obviously, they keep doing more. And then maybe we could do an actual crossover or something.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be cool.
That'd be tight. Do you watch anything new since I saw you last?
You know what I'm annoyed about is that Not Dead Yet hasn't uploaded any new episodes.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. So
yeah, well, it has not been uploading.
Okay.
It's like, and also if you check the airing dates, like on Hulu or whatever it uploads to, they're so spaced out. It's like, what's going on? This is why TV's failing, because like, how are you uploading so irregularly to TV? Like, I'm gonna forget about you, I guess. Like if I had cable, you know what I mean?
Do they follow any of the schedules? Because like, I don't know them by like memory, but like Family Guy and Simpsons come out at the same time, break at the same time, or are like a week off. And then however long their break is, and then they come back, and like when they go off, some other shows start back up. So I don't know if they're like on that type of rotating schedule.
Yeah, because I don't even know what their channel is. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But like, maybe it is that. Maybe they're taking a hiatus or something for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe it's
but there's still so many more episodes to come for the season, so
it
feels really random to do it at this point in the show.
Maybe it was, I don't know. You should look it up, though, and see.
Yeah,
figure out why.
I've been rewatching Korra from the last Avatar. And that's really, really good. And what was I just watching? Oh, I just rewatched Role Models. Have you ever seen that movie?
Which one's that one?
It has McLovin from Superbad in it. It has Ant-Man in it. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen Ant-Man.
What else? He Deadpool?
Okay.
No.
Oh,
that's a different guy.
That's Ryan.
The guy who reminds me of Ryan Reynolds, but isn't Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
Whatever his name is.
Okay.
God, why can I not think? Anyway, Ant-Man, for those who know who that is.
Okay.
And
I think so.
It's a comedy movie
Yes,
where him and his friend basically lose their jobs, where they sell like Red Bull or something, like a pool thing, and they have to do a community service, which is like Big Brother's Big Sister type thing, and they get a kid
where they're like babysitting, right?
Basically, like it's court order, whatever. One of the kids like super into LARPing, and the other kid is just like.
I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It cracked me up again, just like watching it, but it also kind of made me want to do LARPing. Would you ever do LARPing?
Wait, what is LARPing?
Live action role play.
Oh, yes, yes! Okay, it's all coming back.
Yes.
I don't know.
Would you dress up as an elf or something? Like
I don't
fight
think so.
somebody? No?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think you'd be a cute little elf.
Thanks.
Anyways. So yeah, that's just pretty much all I've been watching recently.
Okay, cool.
What about you?
So my friend was over, and we're getting ready to go to the movies, but we had a little time in between. So we finished Lessons in Chemistry, which we only watch when we're together, so it's been forever. We've been trying to finish it. So good. It's on Apple TV. Amazing. Such a good show. And then I was like, oh, we should watch something short since we're going to leave, like, to the movies. I was like, something we don't have to pay attention to. And then I was like, maybe we should do, like, something comedy. I was like, I don't watch any stand-up comedy or anything.
Okay.
And she's like, I do. And I was like, oh, do you have any recommendations? And then she put on Ralph Barbosa.
I love Barbosa. He's so funny, dude. He's
we watched
great.
the one on Netflix, Cowabunga.
I haven't watched it yet, but
it's hilarious.
His stand-up kills me. Whenever I watch his clips, he kills me. He's very, very funny.
I never seen him before. That was hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh.
I haven't watched his stand-up, but what I really enjoy about his comedy that I have seen is that it's never hurtful, really. It's always so just like centered around shit he knows, you know, and I like that because it's not just like expanding.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Good, yeah, he's very good. Oh hell yeah, I have to watch his stand up.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
It was good. I just finished it because we got like pretty much to like 10 minutes left. And then I'll tell you what we watched in a second.
Okay.
And then right now, before you came, when I was eating, I was like, let me finish. And I was like, dude, he's so funny. I'd never seen him or anything.
It
but
cracks me up.
Yeah. But then we went to the movies and we saw The First Omen.
Oh my god, I want to watch that so bad.
It's so good. I
bet
loved
it looked fucking amazing.
I loved it. Compared to Immaculate, I was like, I feel like Immaculate was what I expected, or like The First Omen was what I expected Immaculate to be.
Did you watch The Omen?
Yeah, of course.
Like when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one?
Well,
like the oldest one or the newer one
all
where
of
it was
them.
like, okay.
The yeah.
I don't know how many iterations there are. But
I for sure seen 2. I don't remember if there's more.
I was gonna say the only ones I can
gonna
think
say-
of are those 2.
Yeah,
but I'm not.
And then
sure.
there's like not like I'm pretty sure there's one like called like Damien or something.
Yes, I
but-
think you're right.
yeah.
I haven't watched that.
But yes.
But yeah, The
It was
Omen.
good.
I only recently.
liked
It's
it.
funny because before I knew this movie was even coming out, I had recently watched The Omen again because I was just
Okay.
classic,
Cool.
just
Yes,
throwback
yes.
to watch a good horror movie because that is one of the best horror movies. I feel
Okay,
like,
in your opinion,
in my
yeah.
opinion, yeah, I just feel like it's so well made and it was really scary at the time. I
Okay.
mean, like even at the time it came out, it's like that's fucking terrifying. Like a child, demon thing.
Well, and like that's kind of like the premise of Immaculate too, kind of. You know, it's a little bit different, but
yeah.
it was
But I
good.
feel like in horror, in all genres, there
Well,
are
'cause-
some tropes
yeah,
that you
yeah,
like follow.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's like it's
But
set in
that's
stone.
good.
It's off of history.
Yeah, that's a real child. Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, I don't know, because there's so many of it. I was like, dude, no one just thought of this, did they?
yeah, no.
But
That's
fingers
crazy.
crossed, they just have great imagination.
Yeah. I want to go watch that movie, so I'll probably
Yeah,
go check it
well,
out.
I'll say when you go, I'm like down.
You're
to
down
go
to watch it again? Okay, cool. Yeah, because dude, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Nice.
It's like, I was like, interesting. I'm like, I wonder, like, it was good. It's long. I was like, how does this like tie in? And the way they wrap it up, and then I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, nice. But saw that, and I think that's it. I don't know if I've watched it.
Have you watched any more of that? I Think He Should Leave.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that should just crack me up. I was just rewatching that episode I had told you about and stuff, so it was just cracking me up. He's
Nice.
so funny.
No, I
Tim
know. I've
Robbins
been
is so
wanting to
funny.
watch that one. Yeah.
And I've been telling people I kind of want to rewatch the show called Portlandia.
Oh yeah, I've
That's
seen
good
a
show.
few episodes. I haven't watched
One of my
it all.
favorites, I think.
I just started. So I've never watched Big Mouth through. I've only seen I think, like parts of the first season, a little bit of the second season, and they have so many seasons now. But I love that show. I think it's
4
hilarious.
seasons or more?
I think it's like. Let me double check. I think
Because I know they're done now.
I think it's 7,
No fucking way.
but I might be wrong.
Because I've definitely watched every single season. Although it's not the best show, in my opinion, I have still watched every single season. So if there's 7 seasons, I'm shocked that I made
There's
it
7
through.
seasons.
That's crazy. 7
I love it.
seasons.
Well, have you seen the other one, the Human Resources?
I tried to, but I couldn't get
I
into
only
that
saw,
one
I
as
think,
much.
the first episode.
But I don't know if it's because I was so done with Big Mouth that I was
Yeah.
like, I can't just hop into this again and
Yeah.
try and do it again. Like,
Well,
it was so
I think
weird.
it's so funny because I feel like it's not the same, but it is.
Yeah.
But I've only seen the first episode,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
what
yeah.
do I know?
I do like that it's more centered around, like, I guess, fictional monsters.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool or whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think of Big Mouth so far?
I loved it before, but that's why I want to pay more attention because I put it on like in the background as I was doing stuff. And I was like, I should catch up.
Yeah. I thought the show was all right. I thought there was definitely really, really funny moments.
Yeah.
And the hormone monsters kill me. Like, they're the funniest part of the show to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
The hormone monsters is my absolute favorite. She's
Yeah.
so funny. And what's that little girl that Andrew likes?
Oh,
Whatever her name is. No, fuck. I thought I had it. She's so cute.
it's not Missy, right?
It's Missy.
Oh, it is?
It's
Okay,
Missy.
Missy,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. The overalls.
Yes,
She's
yes.
adorable to me, and I love her little story arc. She's so
Yeah.
funny, like especially later seasons or whatever when
Yeah,
she's
okay.
like into her like
Don't
families and
spoil
stuff. I
it.
won't
Don't
spoil,
spoil it. No
no
spoilers.
spoilers. No spoilers. I also just love all the throwback jokes to like old artists and musicians and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they're just, that's funny to me, but then a lot of the jokes sometimes fell flat. Like the first time I watched, what's that weirdo kid? I don't know. He's always humping his pillow or whatever.
Oh, freaking
It starts with a J, right?
I want to say, dang it.
Oh, why is it so hard to remember anything? Whatever his name is, too.
It's not Jonathan, is it?
No. It was funny to me, like, kind of for the first couple seconds, and then I was like, all right, this is going on for a really long time. Like, can this joke end? Like, I don't need to see a kid fuck his pillow, like, a bunch of times to get the joke. I get the joke.
I'm like, he's just different.
What's his name? No, but there are definitely weirdo kids out there. There's some weird kids.
Is it Jason? No, Jay.
Jay!
Yeah.
That's right, Jay. And his brothers are, like, really mean to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some funny stuff in that show. Cool. I'm glad you're watching something.
Something.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I feel about Core. Core is so cool. I just finished the first season, and I'm starting the second season. And in the first season, it's about a guy who can take people's bending away, and he wants to make. They're called the Equalists, and they want to make everybody equal by taking away everybody's bending, so that nobody has a hand over anybody. Because of his own stuff, and just the story is so good, dude. It makes my heart break, because like I just love bad guys that you like care for a little bit, you know. You're like, damn, like I wish.
Well, that's how I felt in the last Saw movie that came out.
About what's his name?
About what's it, Kramer?
John Kramer. Yeah,
I think so.
I felt like that about him from the movie from Saw. Is it 4 or 3 where they have to cut open his head or whatever because he has that brain shit?
Yeah.
I felt like that about him then because he's like explaining why even that he's even, and I was like, damn, I guess I get it. But it's like one of those things where it's like, why couldn't I stop you, like save you from this life? Yeah, I could have wished you could have been good before this. Yeah. So yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, nice. I got a word of the day.
Oh, what is it?
Okay, remunerative.
Remunerative. When you think about it a lot, is that ruminative?
No.
Okay.
It is financially rewarding, lucrative. So, like, it says your job is remunerative.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Your job is remunerative. Nice.
Yeah.
Good word to know.
I was like, all right. I was like, this one looks good.
Nice. I like that.
But, what, how's your week been? What did you do? Did you do anything that we haven't talked about?
I've been looking for a place to live because I want to move. They raised my rent. I also don't want to rent anymore. I know. I was literally saying how sad I'm going to be because we found a spot and it's in Sparks, and I was like, oh, so far. I was like, also, like, I don't know, for a while now I've lived so close to you.
Yeah.
And I haven't needed to be so far from me. It's been, like, so easy to get to you all the time.
It's, like, a quick walk, literally.
And now it's, like, I'm going to have to definitely drive and take the freeway to get to you, which is something else, you know?
Hopefully there's no traffic.
I know. So, yeah, it's in Sparks, but it's nice, and I can't wait to have you over and stuff. And
nice.
Look at
When are you guys for sure getting it?
Yes.
When's your moving date?
More towards the beginning of next month. Okay. I believe. But it could change. It could change, and I hope
yes.
not.
My bad.
You're gonna love it, though. I really can't wait for you to see it.
What are they called? Sorry. Tell me.
It's a townhouse, and it's in a. Is it closed?
Is it off of El Rancho?
No, I'll have to tell you off air. Yeah. But it is around. You know that golf course?
Yeah,
it's around there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just know that there's some cute townhouses off of El Rancho. Like, it's a long stretch. So
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Super excited about that.
I'm happy for you or
Thank
whatever.
You.
I hate having a yard and stuff.
Has a little backyard. It's not super big, but it has a little planter area already, so I can. And rose bushes already planted in there, so I don't even gotta do nothing.
Nice. Is it like fenced off?
Yep.
Nice.
And it's
so you can put your little dog door back up.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And if I wanted to, but I don't know. I don't know. There's also like grass on the side that's not fenced off.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas my patio is mostly cement.
Okay.
I think it might be full cement, so I don't really want the dogs to pee out there.
Yeah.
You know? What else? It's 2 stories.
Okay.
So
you're gonna live longer.
Yeah. I'll be
Nice.
doing a little bit more walking.
Going up the stairs.
Mhm. And it's hard floor, so
Okay.
bless, because like all the apartments I've ever had have like full carpet everywhere. So this is really nice to have something I know like I can clean up with a mop and stuff.
Yes,
and, like get
nice.
clean.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited about it. I don't really want to say too much, obviously, until it's like full done.
Yeah.
And then I can bring everybody over and stuff.
Who's everybody?
You.
Okay. I was like, holy
you and the
crap.
dogs.
I was like,
And
I'm
Milo.
like, I switched shift and now there's everybody?
Now there's everybody.
Gosh. Okay. Good,
Yeah.
good. But that's it, just apartment hunting?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think what else. I really do think maybe that's it. I've been trying to, I got a new lunchbox, so I am forcing myself to make lunches and take them for this last week, even before I got the lunchbox, because I had to wait for it to get delivered.
Nice. What kind of lunchbox?
It looks like Snoopy's doghouse.
Oh,
I gotta show you. It's
cute.
from Igloo.
Okay,
And it's
well,
like,
we'll post a picture.
yes, it's
Okay.
so cute. And it has him on the side. I love it. It's so cute. And so I've been like just taking bags, obviously, but I've been packing lunches every day to get in the habit of doing it, even for when I got my lunchbox. And so now I got my lunchbox and I have that extra kick to be like, oh, I'm gonna do it again because now I have a new thing to use,
Cute,
you know?
yeah.
And I'm really excited about that because I was telling my therapist, but also you should hear this too. Have you heard that meme where it's like when you're talking to somebody, it's like, you should hear this too.
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, those I get it. Anyway, so I heard on Armchair Expert from a therapist.
Mhm.
She's a teen therapist, like psychologist who works on their brains and stuff, like thinks about their brains. She was saying that there's different modes to yourself. And when I told my therapist about this, he said that that's a Freudian thought process.
Yes.
So a lot of people will throw that out, and that's fine. If you want to throw it out, go ahead. But if it helps you, I hope this helps you.
Yeah.
So there's multiple selves, faceted selves. There's like your goal-oriented self or whatever, the one that knows what you need to be doing and what you should be doing and how you should feel or what you're going to feel like later. And then there's the self of you that's like obviously looking for the high or the rush or the kick of doing things in that moment. So like those moments where you're like, I'm going to buy this little thing because it's just a little thing. I'm going to buy it. But then you have that kind of feeling afterwards like, I should have maybe just do that in savings. If I really didn't need to spend it, I could have put that in my savings.
Yes,
or I could have bought that with groceries or whatever it is. That's that other self being like, because you know what you should have done with that money.
Yeah.
It just didn't occur because you weren't thinking and you didn't give yourself time to think. So I've been trying to get the better of myself by pausing and taking a moment and being like, I know I want this now, but what do I want later?
Yeah.
Do I want this now? Because I could have all these chocolate eggs from Easter right now. But but later after I eat dinner, I won't have any chocolate eggs to eat, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to save 3 of them, say stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to talk myself, and I feel like lunch was kind of one of those things where it's like I could be lazier about it if I wanted to. I could go to the gas station every day if I wanted to. I could go get the shit from the market at work or whatever if I wanted to. But I don't want to because every time I do, I know I feel bad because, I should have just packed a lunch. I have stuff at home. Or I should have just bought stuff to make things for lunch at home. So now I'm like, I'm going to be doing that stuff, Yeah. And it's just about taking that second to be like, weighing out your things.
And are you just packing lunch for you?
No, me and my partner. In my Snoopy bag.
Nice.
Yeah. I got like Scooby snacks. I was eating the shit out of those.
Nice.
I love Scooby snacks. I feel like...
Which color is your favorite?
No. Scooby snacks, not the Scooby...
the gummy? Not the gummies?
Yeah, the actual like biscuits.
Oh, I don't think
They're
I've ever
graham
had
crackers.
them.
What? Yeah, those are the shit. I remember as a kid being like so lit to ever get like a little pack of them.
Yeah.
Because obviously Scooby-Doo, and you're like, oh, I got Scooby snack. But it's like the same. They look like milk bones.
Okay.
And it says Scooby-Doo on it, and they're graham crackers, basically honey graham crackers. Super good. A little expensive, but I also feel like I'm kind of nourishing my childhood by also packing my lunches in a way. So I'm like, if I get some graham cracker treats and
for sure,
honey buns.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if they can hear Milo purring.
His head's so little.
He's so sweet. Some cat ASMR.
Oh, I hope that picked up.
I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't.
Hopefully it did, but that was really cute.
That was good.
He's like our mascot.
Moon's like, what the heck?
Moon's the manager. Milo's the mascot.
Okay, what's Simba?
He's that guy we have to kick out of the room every time. No, just kidding.
I'll say I know Ellie's ears are ringing at home. She's like, what? I think they're talking. Oh.
Did you hear that the 99-cent stores are all shutting down?
Yes, I did.
You think that's true? You think it's one of those Twinkie things?
Oh, I don't know.
Or how, like, they're like, we're getting rid of all Twinkies.
Didn't they, like, declare bankruptcy, though? Aren't they, like...
Companies do that all the time, but I don't know if they necessarily shut down because of bankruptcy, because I think you can still operate, but I don't know if they just go down to smaller amounts of stores.
I think it's true because my coworker says that they went and didn't know about it, and that, like, everything's going, but, like... They're not, like, changing the prices of anything.
Oh, yeah,
it's also the same prices.
I saw a video of somebody who was like, there's, like, deals, apparently, at the 99-cent store because they're shutting down.
And they
go and there's nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, yeah, how much cheaper do you want it to be, I guess?
Well, yeah, because there's
cents?
stuff that's, like, way over $1. Have you been there?
To the dollar store? It has been a while, but the 99-cent store is, not $1 less. It's, like, $1 more.
Yeah.
So they have, like, vegetables and shit there sometimes at certain 99-cent stores. It's like, I don't expect that to be $1. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. There was, like, the last time I think I went, like, maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But, like, I definitely bought stuff that was, like, I think I maybe bought, like, 10 things. It was, like, $40, $50. Because some stuff's, like, $10.
Oh, sure.
13 or 14.
And see, I typically only go to the 99-cent stores for craft items or, like, bags for gifts, paper, stuff like that.
I think I just went because everything, everywhere else was out of whatever I needed.
Yeah,
and I was like, someone's like, try there. And I was like, okay.
That's... interesting, though, because when I saw that they were closing down, I low-key got kind of... And I've been saying this a lot to other people, like, nostalgia. Like, nostalgia is really big right now for me.
Okay.
I felt really nostalgic looking at the 99-cent store logo, because I remember being, like, a kid in Vegas, and, like, walking home from school with my friends, and then being like, let's go to the 99-cent store, and we all go and get, like, a bag of chips and a soda, and we walk back to our house, and we just hang out.
Yeah.
Like, and I just was remembering those really hot days, like, just walking.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it's not recently new, but it's only been here for, like, a few years.
That 99-cent store?
Like, yeah, because they came, like, maybe... I don't remember the exact date, but they haven't been here forever. They came, like, later in life, like, when I was in my late teens.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember... Well, I remember being a kid in California, like, young kid, and having a 99-cent store, because that's where my mom got me. They had the cutest, like, little plastic tables and chairs for kids.
Yeah.
All the time, and, like, my mom would just give me those for, like, outside, little chairs.
Yeah, because I remember the first time I ever went to one was, like, in LA or something.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know where they originated. Maybe California. Yeah. Maybe that's why. That's really crazy. Yeah, because I feel like I have so many memories of being in a 99-cent store. And, like, just, like, the color of it all, like, the bright lighting and the flooring, and the really cheap toys that I thought were really, really cool still.
You're like,
you know?
nice.
I was like, yeah, this one comes with stickers. Like, that's cool. Like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Dang. Anything else you've heard about in the news lately? What about the P. Diddy stuff?
Oh,
do you know anything about that?
No, I just seen pictures of him looking weird.
You know he's on the run?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's on the run. They don't know where he's at. So, I mean, I don't think you go on the run, like, worldwide unless you did it.
Yeah, oh, I don't even know what. I haven't.
Sexual assaults. Oh. Has, like, apparently, like, he would get, what is that? GHB, and he'd put it in people's drinks. Underage girls at their parties, and then, like, obviously assault them. And then somebody showed me a clip recently, and I don't know how much of this is true, because I don't know. But it was Pauly Shore, the comedian. I don't know if you know who that is. Very famous. He's older, though, so he doesn't really do stuff now, really. Yeah. But he, there's a clip of him drinking, so keep that in mind. He is drunk, I think, in the video. And he's saying how he was at some of these parties. You know that Cat Williams was saying there's these parties. That he was at some party, and I think he said, what's his name, who likes 23-year-old or 20-year-olds? What's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
And one other famous white celebrity, I cannot remember, but they told him, like, at first they were just, like, talking and something, like, oh, yeah, this is fucked up shit, and then he was like, I will give you this much money to fuck you in the ass, basically. Whoa. To Pauly Shore. And Pauly Shore was like,
oh, what the
yeah.
heck? Okay.
And Pauly Shore was like, you're fucking kidding me right now, right? Like, it would take this much money. And they said, okay. And he said then he got so-and-so, 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 and so-and-so all in his ass that night, and he got paid. And I was like, whoa, get your money. But, like, is that real? Like,
yeah.
and I have no idea. But, like, if it is, that kind of, like, gives more of a hand into this other stuff about these celebrities having these large parties where things go on in rooms that other people don't know about, including these assaults and stuff like that, which is so scary.
Crazy.
So weird.
Yeah.
But I was telling somebody else, because P. Diddy, you know, he's being alleged for all this stuff, and there's obviously videos coming out of him making other people seemingly uncomfortable, like him sitting next to Mike Tyson with his hand basically on his knee, and then Mike Tyson has to move his hand, and then he puts his hand back. Like, he's just being
what
weird.
The heck? Yeah.
Like, I honestly wouldn't fuck with Mike Tyson, but apparently, I don't know, P. Diddy feels real comfortable doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there's like a video of him and Justin Bieber saying something like, we're going to spend the night together. We can't talk about what we're going to do. And it's like low-key weird. Heck? It's like a weird video. Yeah. And this is like young Justin.
Okay.
Like,
weird.
Baby, yes, Justin, you know? Yeah. And then it is kind of like weird looking back on it. And yes, I mean, we are looking at it through the scope of we think he's a fucking rapist. So obviously this looks really weird and bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if those are necessarily all individual, all real related to that or not, but it is weird to look back. And if I think about it, I get weirded out because I'm like, well, who else had connections to Justin Bieber? Usher. And Usher's not mentioned in this other than like P. Diddy makes him uncomfortable too or something. Some video where he says something to him or something. I don't know. But Usher's the one who signed Justin Bieber. And I don't know if it's to the label P. Diddy owns, if Usher's part of that label or not. But then it makes me worried about these other celebrities who aren't being mentioned because it's like, well, P. Diddy didn't just meet these people one-off. Like, he met them through other people.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But that's all I know so far of it, other than, like, he has, like, 10 John Does and Jane Does all accusing him of this, and then, like, 10 more people all accusing him with their names, plus, like, a record label or something. Yeah. All these people are saying it, and then he goes and flees the country. And, I don't know, apparently he's going to some country that's, like, obviously doesn't expedite U.S. people back for trials. So I don't know if he'll get caught. I don't know what happens if he does get caught. Because there are, like, photo evidence of, like, text messages and I guess video evidence. And I'm like, oh, that's really nuts. But we won't know until he gets charged.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No, I know.
Wow.
I know.
Dang.
That's all I can think of, really. I feel like I haven't really been keeping up. I just re-downloaded. Have you been playing video games recently?
No, I haven't had time to.
I know, you're so busy. I was going to say, obviously I told you I was playing Fortnite because I wanted the chorus skin, and I got it. Well, my partner got it for me because I started playing it, and then I was like, I'm tired. I was like, can you finish it for me?
Nice.
And he got it for me. But there's, like, multiple chorus skins.
Nice, yeah.
And I didn't realize how easy it was going to... Well, easy, I say. It's kind of hard, but it's, like, easier in the sense that I'm not having to complete the thing for it. I just have to complete certain things that it wants me to do. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you play Fortnite, you'll know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like the orange string.
I know. Like, I never try. I just unlock everything because I'm so good.
She's so good.
You know.
Oh, and I got second place playing by myself for the first time. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
Thank
when we
you.
link up next time,
I'm
they're
gonna be a god.
finished.
I know.
I'll say, how do you like that new map?
I honestly really enjoy Greek mythology, so this stuff is really fun. Yeah, this stuff is really cool because I got like, so there's some item that's like Icarus's wings, and you can fucking dash around. That's just so fun. I love that.
Did I not tell you when it first came out? Me and my partner and his little sisters got up in quads and just kept winning. Like,
hell yeah.
Dub after dub. They're so freaking good. Maybe you should play with them.
Maybe, yeah. I'd be down. I just want to win.
Did any April Fool's tricks get played on you?
No, but I did.
You did some?
One to somebody.
What'd you do?
It was super simple. It's not really an April Fool's joke. It's just my joke, and then I said it, haha, April Fool's afterwards. But it was just, I went up to her. You know who she is. And I was like, oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. She's like, what? And I was like, your mom. And then I was like, April Fool's.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was it. Cool. What about you? You got pranked?
Not really, but me and my sister, she wanted some ice cream. So I was like, oh, let's go to McDonald's and just... because I was like, all right, let's go to Dairy Queen because they have a coupon, buy one, get one.
Oh, nice.
And she's like, no, I want a McFlurry. And I was like, okay. I was like, turn until we get there. And then we pull up and the guy's like, welcome to Taco Bell. How can I help you? And I started laughing.
That's funny.
And then I ordered the stuff. And then when he reads it back, he's like, so that was a Baja Blast with nacho fries. And I was like, hilarious. And then he gave me the total.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, but that was it. I thought that was good.
That's a good joke.
My sister's like, that's so dumb.
I
was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I love simple, easy jokes. That's nice.
But I played this really cool board game with my brothers and my little sister last night.
What's it called? Oh, I saw your story.
Yeah, it's called Shadows in the Forest.
It looks good. It looks scary.
Yeah, it's really cool. We should play it. I was like, dang, maybe I'll borrow it sometime.
Yeah.
But it's just like a board, and then there's different sized trees and little things, and so there's spots to set them up. So you could place the trees however every time you play a new game or whatever. And then you set them in between the paths, and then the paths are laid with rocks, right? And then there's red rocks on each corner, so you have to start on one of the corners. And then the dice lights up, and then there's the little lantern. So you set up your trees, and then you turn off the lights, and then you turn on the lantern wherever the person wants to start.
Okay.
And then there's 6 shadows. And then basically, they'll roll the dice. If you roll a 1, you have to roll again to see if you get a different number. If you roll 1, you just move 1 spot.
Okay.
So you roll, and then you move, and then you get to this one rock, and when you get to like that one rock shape, you can go either way down the path or go back or whatever. And so as they go moving, like they go 1, 2, 3. So wherever the shadow casts, you can move the shadows through. But if there's light, you can't move. And if the light hits you, your guy is frozen.
Oh, okay.
And so to win the game, the seeker either freezes all 6 of the shadows, or all 6 of the shadows get together at one tree, and like make it like 45 minutes it took us to get there. We got frozen, and to unfreeze one of the shadows has to go and stay with them a whole turn for them to get unfrozen. So like we got 2 stuck at one point, and like at one point we had 4 frozen. And, like, it was looking rough. And, like, my little sister was, like, puppy guarding. Like, the areas just kept going back and forth. Funny. And then finally started to move a little bit more. And then we were able to do it. So
nice.
That'll be... I took a picture of them because I thought they were cute. So I'll post that, too.
Nice. Hell yeah. That looked fun.
But it was fun. It was cute. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I want to play more board games. I think I want to teach you how to play Pokemon, the card game. Okay. So we can start building decks and going against each other.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. No, our one friend, our coworker that lives with our other friends, he has a really cool, like, board game collection. I don't know if he showed you when you went over that one time.
I just played that Catan one, which was really fun. That's also a fun board game people should play.
Yeah, so, but there's some cool ones that he had that, like... Yeah, he said he's trying to plan something soon, so...
I love game nights, so... People should do that more often.
I know. People hate board games, though.
Also, I saw a trivia night is happening somewhere. I forgot where.
A trivia night?
And I really want to do trivia.
Okay.
I love trivia. And I was talking to
a friend about it. Are you good at trivia?
I'm fucking amazing at pop culture trivia, but I feel like that reason why I want to do it is because my partner is also really amazing at everything else. Like, he's just so smart, and especially when it's music and stuff like that, I have no doubt that he'd get all the answers right. So I really want to just win. And that's what I think about games. What if you go and you
lose? Would you be soul crushed, or would you feel like you have to go back and redeem yourself?
I would definitely want to go back and redeem myself. I was telling, because when I went to go play Catan with our friends and coworkers, I told them from the beginning, I was like, I'm not a bad loser, but I am competitive. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to be pissed off if I lose.
Yeah.
But if I win, like, I'm also a bad winner because I'm going to be like, I got it, I won.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just how I love winning. And I love board games. I used to watch this, like, YouTube channel called Funhouse, who is part of Rooster Teeth, which is now shut down. They are doing a last season of Red versus Blue, which I didn't think was going to happen. It's another, like, I don't know if it has anything to do with the story or not, if it's going to be a completely separate thing, but Rooster Teeth is shutting down. They made Red versus Blue, so they're doing a final thing, and I'm really excited about that, because, again, nostalgia. I was a child, like, watching that, and now it's, like, this company who's been alive through, like, most of my childhood is now shutting down, and I just feel so weird about it. Like, I don't know, because there's so many memories to it, even if I didn't watch them in more recent times. But anyway, Funhouse does a YouTube channel, and they had, a thing called Bored as Hell, and it was
Okay.
only board games. And so I learned about all these totally different board games through them, and it like sparked this random joy for board games.
Okay.
So I want to get more.
Wow. Okay, cool. I don't know. I was gonna say I did not know anything you referenced right now,
But
but
some people will.
yeah.
Some people
I know.
will.
So I was gonna say you got really excited and you started talking really fast,
Mhm.
and then I was just talking to my brother before we recorded because I was like, "Hey, gonna mention the pod. What are you guys on?" And then he's like telling me, he's like, "Yeah, we just like finished editing." He's like, "Remember how in the first episode I said I wanted to work on slowing down and speaking?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Out the window."
Yeah.
He's like, "So I don't know if people are gonna be able to understand me," and I was like, "No."
Here's how I feel about it as a fast talker. I can slow down sometimes. It is what it is. But also, people totally know what the fuck I'm saying when I'm going fast. Like, I'm not like mumbling my words. I'm still saying my words, even if I'm talking fast. I feel the same probably for your brother. It's just like, people that can hear that, they can hear that. They can just understand. And fast talkers, we get each other. We can just
they'll
fast
just
talk
slow
to
down the audio on the apps.
Yeah. How some listeners of ours, like 1.2 speed or whatever, they're like negative that, whatever the opposite is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the grocery store and get stuff for my lunches.
Right now?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go after this.
You gonna go to Winco?
No, Save Mart.
Oh.
They're usually open.
Nice. Are they 24/7?
No, but late. So I think most days it's till 1 or 12:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, it's super early. It's only 10:40.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
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 I like, there's some middle times between like the latest you can go and the earliest you can go where there's like no one in the store.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Nice. Yeah, I know. That's why I miss 24 hours Walmart.
I know. Oh, and where I'm going to be living, I'll be able to go to Winco. And that's 24 hours.
Nice. Yeah. I know. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I had to go there the other night after I got off early from work
Yeah.
because I wanted to pick up meat, but there's obviously nothing open.
Yeah.
And I hated it.
Sucks to suck, huh?
It does suck.
Living in a not 24-hour city anymore.
Yeah. They had one register open and like 20 people waiting. And
Yeah.
I was one of the 20 and I was just like,
Yeah.
this is what I get.
This is what I get.
But anyway.
Nice. Yeah. Well,
I love you.
I love you. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Also, hi, Mom. She has started listening to the pod.
Hello, Mom.
And yeah. Well, thanks for joining us again.
Into the abyss.
Yeah. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye.